Shri Guru Namaha. My name is Yashaswini Gita, studying 8th grade from Lineville Middle School in Downtown PI. I am learning the Bhagavad Gita and other shlokas from my Guru Sri Arvind Natarajan Garu. So, the translation of the two verses is Krishna saying, "Those devotees are very dear to me, who are free from malice towards all living beings, who are friendly and compassionate. They are free from attachment to possessions and egotism, equipoised in happiness and distress, and ever forgiving. They are ever content, steadily united with me in devotion, self-controlled, of firm resolve, and dedicated to me in mind and intellect." In these two verses, Sri Krishna lists 10 major qualities he looks for in his devotees. I always try to implement these qualities in my life. The first quality is to be free from malice towards all living beings. The devotees realize that all living beings are tiny parts of God, and if they envy those living beings, they are truly envying God. So, in my experience, I have not gotten into a club that one of my friends has gotten into, and I envied her a little bit, but I still talked to her very nicely. Later on, after I stopped envying her, I realized that my personality grew more when I thought good for other people and knew that other people deserved what they got. The second quality is to be friendly and compassionate. Devotion engenders the feeling of unity amongst all living beings by virtue of their being children of the one God. So, to me, this means to be friendly to everybody, even though some people might not be too friendly to me. The third quality is to be free from attachment to possessions and egotism. The biggest enemy of devotion is pride. So this basically says that even if somebody says that I'm good at something, I should still be down to earth, and I should not feel like, oh, I'm better than somebody else just because they said that I'm good at something. The fourth quality is to be equipoised in happiness and distress. Devotees have faith that only efforts are in their hands, while the results are in the hands of God. This basically means to balance out your feelings. So when you feel happy, you should not be up in the clouds, and when you feel sad, you should not be oh, I'm feeling really sad. You should be balanced in your feelings. Ever forgiving. Devotees never think of punishing wrongdoers for their emotional satisfaction. So this basically just means to give a second chance to everybody, because everybody makes mistakes, and it's a good thing to forgive. Ever contented. Contentment comes from not increasing our possessions, but by decreasing our wants. This basically means to be grateful for what you have, because there are people out there with not the necessities that we have in our lives. Steadily united with me in devotion. As explained previously, yoga means union. Devotees are yogis because their consciousness is absorbed in God. This absorption is not occasional or intermittent, but steady and constant because they are established in their relationship with God. Self-controlled. Devotees attach their mind to God in loving devotion. So for me, this basically just means I need to control my likes and dislikes. Firm in conviction. The quality of determination comes from possessing a resolute intellect. Since devotees tie their intellect to knowledge of the scriptures and the instructions of the Guru, it becomes so resolute that even if the whole world tries to convince them otherwise, they do not budge an inch from their position. This means that you need to be strong in your beliefs. So if somebody tries to tell me that my beliefs are wrong, I will still stick to my beliefs. Dedicated to me in mind and intellect. The soul is a servant of God by its inherent nature, and as we become enlightened with this knowledge, we naturally dedicate ourselves to the Supreme Lord. In this surrender, the mind and intellect are of primary importance. When they are devoted to God, the rest of the personality, body, working senses, knowledge senses, worldly possessions, and soul naturally get dedicated in his service. Sri Krishna says the devotees who exhibit these qualities are very dear to him. So my dedication is to think about Bhagavan when I'm doing something. So when I'm writing, reading, everything, I still keep thinking about Bhagavan and not the results. Thank you for your time.